Audio.
Audio.
How's your audio?
Good, man. How's yours?
Sounding good. Let's get this thing started.
Let's do it.
Blow things like ace.
Welcome, everybody, to another Georgia Archery podcast. Podcast number
36.
Yep, 36.
Rolling right along.
That's right. How was your weekend, man?
Good. How about yours?
Oh, I got to watch a lot of arrow slinging.
Yeah, I got to watch a lot of air slinging too.
There was a lot of arrow slinging going on. Anyway,
I was having to watch mine on the television though.
Yep. I didn't get to sling no arrows personally, but
we went and shot we went to Charlie Elliott Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I didn't watch near as many arrows as you did.
No, I watched a few. But we had a good time. It's a whole lot of folks.
What's a whole bunch of them over there?
And what's so funny is it didn't rain, right? And so, and I'm in an indoor tournament.
Yeah.
You know,
trying to shoot 3D and it's 40 degrees outside, wind blowing 19 mile an hour and raining.
Yep.
You have to shoot inside or be inside.
The sun comes out.
70 degrees outside. Yeah. It wasn't quite 70.
No, but
it was still pretty.
Well, who shot this weekend, man?
ASA over in Foley, Alabama to start off with.
Yeah. The first national 3D shoot of the year in Foley, Alabama. And you had made the comment, we talked about some Georgians going.
There was a couple.
117 names on that list.
I told you there was a couple.
And
times 62 and a half or something?
I don't know. There was 3,000 people probably down there. I don't know. I didn't hear the number.
I want to say there were 1,700 plus shooters.
Yep. and they all got a +1. So but in that 117 there was 30 top 10s from Georgia, 13 top 5s, and 10 top 3s. And
that's stroking.
And we have them listed below. So
that is stroking.
In the crossbow 45.
Oh, Jason Wilkins.
Yeah, he's a Georgian now, so
yeah, we had to consider him as a Georgian.
Yeah, he's a Georgian now, so we
he may not consider himself as a Georgian.
I don't know. I think he likes it around this way.
I know he likes his Chick-fil-A.
So he finished second.
Good shooting, Jason.
In the K45 class,
Colton Gibbs
finished second.
Pretty stout.
Yep.
I forget what his score was, but it was up there pretty good.
Yep. In the
Open B,
middle school pins.
Yeah, I skipped over Miss Alyssa Watkins, finishing third in middle school pins.
Yeah, good shooting. Open B, there we go. Jimmy Rhodes with a second place.
Good shooting.
Olympic recurve. AJ Clemens was number first on the podium. The women's pro. Kaylee Johnston. She was in the shoot down, so you get to watch her.
I did. It was fun to watch.
Congratulations on the second place. In the senior, that's them old folks known.
Old man 50. Known distance.
Well,
50.
no, that's just
old man known distance 50.
Not old man, not 50. Just senior known.
50. That's what you got on there.
Just the one before. You're missing one.
Oh, see, I done did it again.
Senior known, David Parsons.
I need some more coffee.
Got second place. Now, senior known 50.
Senior known 50.
Yeah, that's them old guys. Old
man 50.
Yeah.
Known.
We know this guy, Ken Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
And he finished first. And Barry Moon finished third.
Fellas. I need to wake up.
Yeah, well,
we recorded this one kind of early. It's like 7:30.
Yeah, we tried to get this done because we didn't get it done last night. So, Women's Hunter.
Oh, Carly Folds.
First time ever shooting a 3D national event.
Ever.
And finished second on the podium.
Ever.
Yeah, so that means she's hooked.
She's batting like 1,000 right now for podiums and national tournaments. Who can say that? Not many.
So those are all the podium winners, top 3.
Good shooting to every one of
from
y'all.
Georgia. And with 1,700 people, and you get 10 out of 1,700 people, that's pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Georgia's got some talent.
Absolutely.
There was this other little tournament going on.
Yeah, y'all don't know what y'all was doing over there.
We were shooting.
Y'all wasn't shooting them rubber deers, though.
Nope. We were shooting at indoor JOAD and nationals.
That's where y'all were shooting the baby X's, the little bitty 10.
That's right. Little 10s.
Little bitty 10.
Baby 10s.
Baby 10.
And there's 13 locations that do this.
Nationally. 13 locations
across
within
the nation.
The United States.
That's right. And so they have it at different times of the year. Some host theirs earlier, some host theirs later, that type of thing. And we are lucky enough that we don't have to travel very far.
Right.
Because for a national event, we actually have it here in Georgia. So there was a truckload, I think it was 177 JOAD kids that shot. That's just
a lot.
So, and that's not just Georgians, but that's from everywhere. And in the JOAD, there is 3 more tournaments to go that are shooting this weekend. They're shooting Harrisburg, Virginia, and Mason, Michigan, and Salt Lake City are all shooting this weekend. So as it stands right now, the top 5 shooters, are ranked nationally.
Mm-hmm.
And so these other 3 will be added into that, and then we'll know where everybody sits. How
many have we had already?
Ranking. Well, if there's 3 left and there's 13, we have 10. 10's already happened.
I didn't realize there was 13.
13, so there's 10 left. And as it stands right now on the JOAD side for Georgians, ranking nationally in the JOAD, recurve junior male is Alex Gilliam
and Joseph Scarborough.
Well, Alex Gilliam's in 5th and Joseph Scarborough's in 6th.
Yep.
Recurve junior female, come on, get it.
Eden Lee.
Yep, she's in 4th. She's in 4th. Recurve cadet men.
Oh, Timothy Smith.
Let me tell you about this Timothy Smith. You heard me tell you yesterday.
A little bit.
This man Iron Manned it all weekend. He did not only shoot recurve, he also shot compound. So 120 errors for the weekend in compound and 120 errors in recurve for the weekend. So he Iron Manned it. There wasn't a time he wasn't on the line this weekend.
How did he shoot both
he did very well, considering he's sitting in the number 1 in the JOAD event. He's done real well.
Yeah, I was just curious, but going back and forth.
Yeah, it's like
I know he does it all the time. Yeah, and he practices that way. I've seen him do it.
And then his brother Thomas did it too.
That's a lot.
So they just Iron Manned it through. So, just congratulations on doing that. Yeah. That's
a
plain
feat
and simple
in itself.
Where was we at? Let me find my name here. Oh,
we are
recurve cub male. Jacob Kim is sitting in 2nd place right now. Recurve cub female.
Cham Chung.
Yep, 2nd place, and
Yuri Kim
in 4th.
You have thrown me all the good ones.
That's right. Recurve Bowman male.
That one's on you.
Suji Young. 2nd place.
Not trying to make
I
fun
know.
of it.
It's not.
Some of them I just don't
they
know.
just know how to pronounce them. That's right.
Southern redneck.
That's right. Recurve Bowman female. Han Choi is in 3rd. Compound junior male.
I got this one.
Oh, you know that one?
Carson Sapp.
Yes.
I can handle that one.
And then
Matthew Russell.
He's in a 4-way tie
for second
as it sits right now.
I can handle those names.
You know those guys. Barebow Jr. female. Yin Choi Ji, 4th place. Barebow Cub male. That's Nasir Harrison. That's on the JOAD side. right?
Just JOAD. This was Friday?
Well, the way it works now is it used to be Friday, because if you're going to shoot both of them, you got to shoot Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? Because you got to shoot 3 rounds. So a lot of folks shoot on Friday, but some kids didn't shoot the nationals will come in on Saturday at 12 or the 9 o'clock line. So you had your choice of when you shot it. Excuse me. But yeah, as a norm, I always tell like my students to shoot that on Saturday, Friday, and then shoot nationals on Saturday, nationals on Sunday. So on the U.S. national side, which essentially is the same event. Now,
what is the difference in the USA indoor JOAD and the USA indoor national?
All right, so indoor JOAD is just for the JOAD age group. That is
8 to 21.
Yep, that's exactly right. So from 9 to 21, I think it is. I think the Bowman starts at 9 because they don't recognize the 7-year-olds.
Gotcha.
They don't recognize the yeoman at the national level.
Gotcha.
So you have to shoot up if you want to shoot that. But the nationals includes all the adults and the youth classes again.
The USA indoor nationals.
Yep. They include all the youth classes again. And
the adults.
And there's lots of classes. Sort of like the ASA. When you go through the list, there's a truckload of classes because they break off by age, 50, 60, 70. They break off by equipment. So you got compound, recurve, bare bow.
Bow hunter.
Bow hunter for collegiate only right now.
So no adult bow hunter.
Not right now.
So if you're shooting an adult bow hunting setup, you're shooting in the open.
Oh, well, you're just shooting in a compound class. That's right. So I'm glad to see that the bare bow is back in instead of just recurve. And I think that if it works and it keeps going, that the hunter class may show back up. But
they take it out just because of lack of participation?
Lack of participation. I really believe that. And the thing about it is that even looking at the collegiate side of things, that's not a ginormous participation at the national level in this event anyway.
Right.
Now, in their own collegiate event, the way collegiate works, I hate to go off on but they have bare bow, bow hunter, open, recurve, longbow. So they have all of these classes in the collegiate. So they have to bring so many of each to the national event. As a team.
Gotcha.
So you could be a open setup shooter and they need a pin shooter and they may transfer you. So it happens a lot. So let's go on that list.
All right.
U.S. Indoor Nationals as it stands, 3 more places to shoot this weekend.
Joseph Scarborough
has set a national record.
Congratulations.
With 1183 with his recurve.
Dude, that is flat hammering it.
Yeah. Recurve junior female.
Eden Lee.
Yep. 3rd place sitting right now. Recurve cadet men. There he is.
Timothy Smith again.
That's he is. He Ironmanned it and still sitting in 2nd right now. That's pretty darn good. Now he did win the flights in Vegas, so he's been shooting his recurve very well.
Watching him shoot it in here, it's like
So
that thing better not shoot my compound.
Recurve cub male, Jacob Kim sitting in 1st. Recurve cub female, Yuri Kim
sitting in first.
And Chim Chong in 3rd. Recurve bow hunter female. Go get it. Hai Choi.
Y'all notice the quietness?
Haiyan Choi.
Haiyan Choi.
5th place. Recurve masters female. You know that name?
Coach Lee
Ford Furley. She's sitting in 4th. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a little story.
She
was in the emergency room Friday night.
That's what I saw.
Or Saturday, whatever it was.
Something.
Yeah. So she Ironmanned her 120 airs on Sunday.
Wow.
Because she was dehydrated. And so she had to get fluids and everything else. She was sick. She was laying but she came in, she laid on the floor and they were like, you need to go to the doctor. So, but she Ironmanned it. And then now she's sitting in the top 4 right now. So that's pretty good. Congratulations, Lee, on that. Recurve collegiate male.
Adam Height.
Yep. Sitting in 1st.
Alex Gillum.
Yep, sitting in second.
Good shooting, fellas.
Recurve collegiate female.
Rachel Ruskowski?
Yeah, that's the one I interviewed from.
Did I say her name right? Did I booger it up?
Probably a little bit, but she's from Emmanuel. She goes to Emmanuel. She made top 4 for Lancaster. So, and then we interviewed her at state, and so she did very well. Here's a name again. Junior compound male.
May have heard of these two fellas.
Yeah, that's Carson Sapp
and Matthew Russell.
So, compound junior female.
Oh, Anna Scarborough.
Yep.
Shooting again, Miss Anna.
She always does well. Compound cadet male.
Never heard of this.
That's Winchester. Double A. Austin Allen sitting in 5th.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep. Some reason his picture shows up almost at least once a week from here.
Yeah. I ain't shooting on Thursday night if that kid's here.
Yep. It's because he likes to take the money home.
He takes everybody's money.
Compound Bowman female. Ella Ramsey. She made the she made the podium in Vegas too, so she's doing very well.
Wow, good shooting by these youngsters.
Compound master 70 male.
70.
Yep, 70 plus.
So we go from 18 to 70.
Oh yeah,
there wasn't much in between.
Well, it's just how they lay them out when I go to search them. David Wright sitting in second place.
Good shooting,
by one point to first. Mr. David.
I'm not sure.
His wife got the purple bow the other day.
That's right.
That's big.
He shot the Hoyt.
Yep, he shoots the Hoyt.
Waiting on a cable garage.
Yeah, that's right. That's him. So he's doing very well in his category. And then compound collegiate male. See, now that's the.
Here we go.
Yep, Carson Sapp. And then Ethan Johnson sitting in third. So they're sitting.
Whoa, good shooting, both of you
tied
guys
together. So both of those are sitting in third as it stands right now. Compound collegiate female, Scarborough
sitting in
fifth. Barebow Cub is
Harrison
is sitting in third. And like I said, there were 13 locations with 3 more to go. So these numbers could change with these 3 places. And I think
some of them probably will.
Yeah, some could.
Hopefully not, but
it'd be just to be sitting in top 5 right now is pretty darn swift.
Yeah, it's a safe place to be.
We just read out a whole bunch of names from 3 different tournaments, and there's a whole lot of archers, and they're all from Georgia. We got some talent, son.
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
We have some talent.
No doubt about it.
So, and then if you didn't go to the major tournaments, there was this one little tournament that was going on down there. I really don't call them little. I mean, it was their first 3D tournament. Was Team On Point, and they had 37 archers. Right,
that's not a bad turnout when hosting a spur of the moment 3D shoot.
Hey,
Foley, Alabama ASA.
You know that guy's name?
And the JOAD and
that's right.
37 shooters. I'd be happy with it. Yeah, I've heard of that lady.
You know that girl? I mean, you heard of her? K45. Keith Bingham throwed out a 206.
Good shooting, Keith.
And then on the fun side, Mr. Dixon shot a 205.
Brian.
Yep.
Good shooting, buddy.
So that is what went on this past weekend. And there was a whole lot of shooting going on. You can watch the shoot downs on YouTube from the Foley event and see Kaylee, sling arrows at some 12s and do that thing. So
do the thing.
What about this weekend, man?
Nothing. Going to sleep.
Yeah, right.
Probably cook out on the grill.
You know what? It looks like I have a free weekend.
Yeah, I doubt that.
My normal work week is Saturday, so I have to do my normal thing. Mm-hmm. But as far as
A tournament?
Tournament?
You ain't got nothing.
I don't. Well, I could either drive to Savannah on Sunday, or somebody's printing something early this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you it's yeah, we gotta ship some more.
Yeah. Get them on the road.
So, what shoot's coming up this weekend? Well, there's a tournament in Statesboro, Georgia, that you will be attending.
Yep, leaving Friday evening to go down. And
so the S3DA State Indoor will be held in Statesboro, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And all of those kids that are shooting that event had to qualify.
Yes, sir.
With a regional event.
Correct.
Yep. So I don't know the count.
I don't either.
I haven't heard the count yet. But good luck to all the S3DAers that are trying to get their state championship belt buckle.
They're doing the thing.
Well, I know they give a belt buckle for the outdoor, but they do give a state pin, I think. So, and if you're not doing anything, Ogeechee Bowman is hosting a 5-spot tournament on Sunday at Wildcat down in Savannah. Well,
how far is Savannah from Statesboro?
35, 40 minutes. Man, it's plotting.
It'll depend on,
I know,
one, how Nate feels.
Yep.
He's sick.
Not feeling good.
And so is Abby. Both
oh,
of them
Lord, you got two sick kids.
Both of them are home sick.
Hey, so I got a little email sent to me. It just popped in my head. I got a little email sent to me from the S3DA because that's what made me think about it.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them here lately.
They got a new sponsor.
Yeah, I heard.
Do you know who that sponsor is?
Crickets.
Oh, he act like he don't know.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
Well, of course, you know that I do the archery journals, and we just released this past week a new journal that can be used for spot archery, whether you're shooting 50 meters outside, whether you're shooting Blueface inside, Vegas, Lancaster.
Write your scores.
However you're scoring.
Answer a couple of questions.
Answer a couple of questions on each end.
That's good.
And I think those questions that are there are important because, like in a 5-spot round, how easy is it to zone out on arrow 4 and 5?
Fall asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
So I believe those questions are important. There's a mental question and an execution question.
And where can you find those things at?
www.archeryjournals.com.
Okay.
But yeah, so we at Archery Journals are sponsoring, become a sponsor of the S3DA program for the state of Georgia.
That's good.
Proceeds go back to college scholarship funds.
Yep.
Clubs can buy them in bulk if they buy in bulk of 10 or more. $1 from each book goes to the Georgia S3DA. So if they bought $20 goes to the
back to the S3DA.
Yep.
I got you.
And we will be setting up at all the S3DA events that I can make it to.
I understand.
I can't go to an event just to set up a booth.
I like how we said that, because the same thing here. Here's the deal. We said in the beginning of this that Georgia Archery was going to try to be at all the major events in the state, right?
Right.
But it also has to do with who has to work, when has to work.
Right. I can't take away from my responsibilities as ACE. I mean, that's
right.
I absolutely love what I do and where I do it at.
We're employees first, right?
Yeah. And I can't take away from.
So here's the funny part about that. So the S3DA state, you actually hold a position for the S3DA also.
Correct. I'm the East Regional Coordinator.
East Regional Coordinator. So now Robbie's wearing a lot of hats this weekend. So he's going down as state coordinator.
Regional coordinator.
Regional coordinator.
ACE coach.
Apache's coach.
Apache's coach first and foremost. Regional coordinator second. And then.
Wait. You're going to be Archery Journals.
That's on the bottom.
And then you're going to be Georgia Archery.
That may be slightly above the journals.
Well, I'm gonna give you the recorder. And if you have a chance.
I was sitting here thinking about that. I got my stuff too that I can use as well.
But yeah, you got the microphone that we hooked up.
Yeah, I got to remember where it's at.
But I'll let you.
It's early, man.
Yeah,
I'm still.
But you definitely can take the recorder in if you get a chance.
Yeah,
to do some recording.
Yeah, we'll see what we can't do.
That was just like
throw Nate on the spot. Like, here, dude.
Yeah, go
get me an interview.
Run around. Yeah. So yeah, and then,
you work the booth and
whatever. But I just know that. So if you see, here's what I'm getting at. Everybody's listening to this podcast. I'm giving Robbie a roll of Georgia Archery stickers. So
you better put them things in the cart.
I'm gonna give
him liable to forget them.
I'm gonna give him a roll of Georgia Archery stickers. Now, if you ask him for one, he'll give you one. But don't interrupt him if he's wearing the different hat at the time. But if you see Robbie, he'll have a sticker. He can get it for you. Stick it on your bow case. Stick it on your head, your cup, if it'll lay down flat like yours didn't.
Yeah, didn't.
And take a picture of it. # Georgia Archery.
Please.
It'll be pretty cool to spread the word. Speaking of spread the word, you can find us and like us on Facebook, Instagrams, Tweeters, Chapsnats. You can find us on the webpage, www.georgiaarchery.com. You can contact us via email or in any of those locations, but our email is georgiaarchery@gmail.com. So, yeah, there's lots of ways to get to us. I couldn't find anything. I was really surprised that there wasn't something else shooting this weekend.
Yeah, I saw Tyler's post asking about, places to shoot. And I hadn't looked yet. It's been a crazy week. I hadn't looked yet as into
anybody say
where there may be a shoot being held.
Well, I
am surprised.
I saw
to get here this morning and not be any more on the list.
I saw where there's one in North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back to Tyler's post real quick. And
I was surprised that somebody wasn't like, hey, then maybe it wasn't a scheduled shoot, but they decided that they would hey, come on out and have some fun or whatever.
Let's see if Talladega and Sweetwater. I don't know what Talladega is. Is there a race? Sweetwater on Saturday.
I don't have that.
I didn't know Sweetwater was shooting. That's why I pulled up this list.
I don't have that. I didn't have that.
Talladega. Maybe I said it wrong. They're shooting on Sunday. Let's see here. Sweetwater shoots on Saturday.
Well, then that was a change in the schedule or something because it wasn't on my list.
Of course, you can go to TGM and put $10 in the mailbox.
That's right.
And shoot her range. Russell County shoots Saturday and Sunday. I believe that may be Alabama, though. Russell County, Alabama. Just scrolling through Tyler's post real quick. Sweetwater's having a fun shoot.
So that's where that come from. That was a fun shoot. So somebody just looked through. Sweetwater looked through and saw there wasn't nothing else going on, and decided they would do a fun shoot.
Yeah, Old Fish posted that. Speaking of Tyler, I wanna mention him for a second.
All right.
Shot his first ever round as a pro.
Yep.
In Foley.
And held his own.
Did not do too bad at all. So anyway, congrats to Tyler.
Yep.
On taking the leap and shooting fairly well.
Well, I think he was pushed to the leap because he won enough money, but it wasn't no big deal. But I mean, he'll hold his own. I mean, he's done pretty good. There were some other guys that shot in pro classes, moved up.
Scott Parrott shot as a senior pro.
That's right.
Dalton Richardson shot his first tournament as a pro.
Yep.
Sam Smith.
So we had a lot of folks that were moving around doing their thing.
There's some talent in this state that these boys can flat pound.
We have to give Dalton to somebody else now.
No, he's still a Georgian. He's still a Georgian. He may live in a Carolina, but he's still a Georgian.
Well, we do know a Georgian that's going to shoot the Virginia. Curtis Broadnax. So
they're leaving this morning.
Good luck to you, Curtis, on shooting the Nationals. And the reason he did it is because so he could be in Foley. So, well, I guess Sweetwater's having a fun shoot that we just found out about on the Facebooks, and so that'll be a place you could go on Saturday. And if you can go down there and shoot some 5-spot with Wildcat
on Sunday.
Man,
I would like to.
And the S3DA shooters will be doing their thing on Saturday. Maybe we can get some pictures snapped and sent around and show everybody. But until next time,
dude, you just cut it off like
I know it.
Knife blade, machete.
Yeah, well, it's like we were just rambling, so we might as well cut it.
I'm Big John.
And I'm Robbie. We'll see you.